Hi everyone, this is Richard. In this video, let's go ahead and add a few more features to the Flappy Bird game, okay? So I'm gonna say implement phases 4 through 5 on the test different versions. You know something, I don't really care about phase 5. I'm just gonna say implement phase 4 on the to-do.txt file. So let's just do that. So it's going to say create game over screen, add start screen, handle game states. You know what it's not adding? I really want it to have, do you remember those old video games where you used to play and then you could type in 3 initials and we always typed in like bad words and stuff like that? So you wanted to put 4-letter words in 3 letters. So I want to do that, all right? Because what else is the purpose of playing the game, right? It's not for fun, obviously. I don't know why this game took off because when I look back on it, it's not the most fun game. But hey, was 2013. But actually, in 2013, we did have a lot of fun games back then. I don't know. Something to suck your quarters in, though. All right, let's see what it's doing. It's creating Flappy Bird game .dart. Where is that located here? See, the reason why I say you do need to have some programming knowledge, a lot of it is for structure. You got to know, you don't gotta, okay? It would be nice to know where these things are. So there's main.dart, Flappy Bird game.dart. You got to know, again, you don't have to. It would be nice if you knew some of these things. So if you had something you wanted to edit, you could review there. That would be nice. If you needed to, that's important. Contains issues that can be fixed automatically. Let's see if the AI fixes it. I think this is going to be I'm not sure what this is. I've seen this before. I think this aspect is for Visual Studio Code. I don't think this reading is from the Opus AI. I could be wrong about that. I'm going to leave it alone for right now and see if that goes away. I don't think it did. Let me preview the fixes. Oh, that was just one thing that's on there. Yeah, I'll apply that because it's not necessary. All right, we'll accept that. Let's run it again. Let's see what happens. Oh, you know, I totally forgot about in Flutter, you don't have to close the program and restart it all over again. I did forget about hot reload and stuff like that, so that's good to know. All right, so we're playing Flappy Bird now. Tap to start. I'm going to do that. Okay, good. Actually, there is no pause. Okay. Here we go. You know, I should get like a Twitch stream too. Okay, tap to restart. Okay, so there is no Hall of Fame and there is no pause. So let me do this. When I hit the P key, I want the game to pause. When I hit the P again, I want it to resume in the exact state before the pause. Again, I don't know if you have to be that explicit. If you told the developer, I want a pause button, they would know exactly what you're talking about, right? Just push the P key. I think the same is true. I should have tested that actually, but I'm going to test it something else here in just a little bit. And let's see how this works. R and capital R, okay. Accept all. All right. Oh, R. Pause. Oh, okay, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. Okay, that's not good. Wait a minute. Pause, resume. Pause, resume. Okay. When hitting the P, only the character pauses. I need the entire screen to pause as well. Okay, so this is good. So we're running into some errors, we're testing it, and we're finding out, okay, there are some problems going on here. So fix pause, ensure pipes also stop when the game is paused. So it didn't stop the thing. Maybe the guy wants to stop the pipes too. No, couldn't be that. But that's okay. We're gonna keep going. Okay, let's accept that, and let's go from there. Okay, resume, pause. Okay, good. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, that's not good. Um, when I hit pause, the pipes are. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't hit reload. Maybe that was the problem. Okay. Oh, look, user error. That was user error. Hang on. No, it works. It works. The clouds kind of still move around. I'm okay with that. Because that's the wind. That's not the Flappy Bird moving. Okay. No, I'm okay with that. Okay, so what I also want to do is I want to be able to hit the space key in order for it to go. I can only hit the left key. So I'm going to say when I hit the space key, I want the bird to fly as well. So just in case, keep the left click button as an option 2. So let's do that. Let's do that. So I think you're getting the idea that we're doing quite a bit here in a very short period of time. Okay, space. Oh, here we go. Space button. I'm hitting the space button. Left key. Space button. Okay, perfect. I need to save the top 10 high scores and let the user store 3 letters as their identity. All right, let's give that a try. So it's going to do something. I'm not sure what it's going to do. You can always specify it. If you want to use a specific database, if you want to save it in a text file, so you can be more specific. Personally, I don't care. It's probably going to use local storage or something like that. But again, you can. If you're going to do something complicated, like I wanted to hook it up to SQLite or something like that, you may want to have another to-do list. And we'll go over that and when we do talk about tests. So you might want to do a to-do list for something like that. Anything that seems complicated and you want to break it step by step, these are not particularly complicated because I don't care how they save it. I just want it to be functional. Well, I would like it to be fun, but I think that's asking for a little bit too much. But that's just the idea of how to make the app itself. And so you can just ask it things of that nature. Okay, we have lint errors here. All right. And it reads it. There are some things that we have to know that the AI is actually pretty good, that if it makes a mistake and you ask it to fix it several times. If you ask it several times, there have been times where I got really mad and I put exclamation points and I put all caps and I called it a few names. And the AI actually responds it. It says, the user is very frustrated. He has asked this, or the user has asked this 5 times to get it fixed, and it still isn't fixed. And what it ends up doing is it goes through the entire code all over again, starts from the beginning, and sees where the problem is. It sorts through it, and it can actually figure it out. All the AIs are supposed to do that, but something like Grok code free, it goes through it, but doesn't actually figure the right thing out. And it can do a loop. There was one time where it fixed one thing and it broke another. It fixed the broken thing and the original thing was a problem. It kept going back and forth. So then I started cursing at it, and then it went back and it fixed it all together. And that was Claude Opus. Actually, now that I think about it, Claude Opus doesn't always... Okay, I'm going back on what I just said. Claude Opus isn't perfect, but it did actually make code that... No, that's not true, because it did run. It did run. This is the first time where it didn't run. That ran, it just didn't, it just had an error in it. And that happens not infrequently. I've been playing around with this again for the past couple of months, and my memory admittedly does edit things, and so I might forget about things and stuff and say, hey, it's never done this before. It may have done it 50 times. I just don't remember, so don't hold me to that too strongly. Let's reload this again. That's usually not a good sign, okay? Let's do a hot reload. Oh, it's dead. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. Let's run from the beginning. This may have broken it altogether. Let's see. And if it does, we'll just tell the AI to fix it and see what happens. There we go. What's going to happen? Okay. And you always can say, make the gravity heavier, make the gravity lighter. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm not gonna put a bad word here. I'm gonna keep this friendly, okay? All right, let's do that. All right. High score. All right, yeah. Just in case, like, there's a 5-year-old who's watching this video, like, that's gonna happen, right? But just in case, right? So I think you get the message that this is how to. That's not fair. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. I guess these pipes are random. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, so that's pretty good. Okay. So I think that's it for this video. We, just in a few videos, started from the beginning, made the Flappy Bird clone. Wait a minute. I wrote it Flappy Bird. It's not supposed to be Flappy Bird. It's supposed to be Flying Bird. Oh well, whatever. So I made a Flappy Bird, Flying Bird, whatever, clone itself. And we went there. This is completely functional. It'll save a lot of your games, and it could be fun if you're into that sort of thing. Let's get into some more advanced features. Not so much coding features, but some ideas that separate. I'm not gonna say separate. Let's keep going on with some more advanced part of program creation. Okay, thanks.